Wave that flag, wave it wide and high. St. Francis and St. John's, usually the two soccer teams to beat in the track, and they always want to beat each other. Just 3 minutes in, Caleb Trent escapes. The captain's aggression pays off. His 6th goal of the year. Welcome back to the lineup. Knights up 1-0. Same score in the second half. Starts to get physical. Grant Blakesley can't get anywhere. He's held up by Declan Loisel. That's a yellow card and a costly one. Set piece upcoming, and Travis Kenner plays it perfectly. On the fly to Blakesley's feet. 2-0 Knights. That's the dagger that had hold in place for the final 29 minutes. It's been 13 years since the program could say this. St. Francis beat St. John's in the regular season.
Feels amazing. Our team coming off a big win at St. Ed's. We knew we had to come in here strong. We knew they were going to come in strong. It's always a big rival game, and we just got it done in the end. Great team performance. You know, all season we've had a rough start getting going off the jump, and I thought that was just a perfect get going, and then you saw how it ended. It was perfect. It means everything. Last year in the playoffs was huge, and this, after 13 years, I think this is pretty big too.
Mason Lowry and Nick Smith have more.
Well, what a night to be a St. Francis Knight, huh?
Undoubtedly, they have to be pleased getting the 2-0 win over the main rival. I mean, for them to not win in 13 years since 2009, a regular season victory over their storied opponent, their storied rival, they have to be feeling good tonight to get the result. In particular, the last year, the track.
Well, they really couldn't have drawn this performance up any better. Get a terrific early goal from Caleb Trent, taking advantage of a little slip at the back by St. John's. The Titans then had to chase the game from that point on. The last 87 minutes were entertaining as heck, but it was only St. Francis finding a second goal. Perfectly worked free kick that Blakesley got on the end of.
Absolutely. And we talk about goals changing games. Those are immense moments. But really, the moment for me that changed this was the goal line clearance on the other end. And we talked with Trent after the game. That's one player who's injured who came back. But the goal line clearance from Coop, another player that St. Francis has been able to get back from an injury. And what a moment that was, because if that goes in, now it's 1-1. The whole complexion of this game is different. But he keeps the goal out, and within 5 minutes, you have the second goal to extend the lead to be 2-0, and the rest is history. St. Francis walks out of here with a relatively easy victory over their crosstown rival.
Yeah, we're suddenly looking at the Knights as being one of the more dangerous Division I boys soccer teams in Northwest Ohio. And if you're St. John's, you're kind of looking for answers. Why didn't it happen for them tonight?
It struggled a little bit with that execution. In particular in the first half, you just feel that the final ball was lacking from them. They had a great start to the second half. They had some really good opportunities and were really unlucky to have that ball cleared off the line. They had a penalty shout. There was a couple other set-piece opportunities, particularly from corners where they looked good. But ultimately, the work rate of St. Francis ultimately made it then difficult for them to score a goal.
A nearly flawless performance from the St. Francis Knights. Their first win of the regular season over their big rivals from St. John since 2009 sets up the Knights looking pretty good, gunning for the final Track Boys Soccer Championship.